What's up, Crystal Hive? We are live, and Manadork's already here waiting. How's everyone doing? It's Friday, weekend is starting. Best way to start is with playing some Keyforge. So, we're looking to wrap up the Cote 8 League here. Depending on how my team does, we might... realistically, we're probably not going to make it to the top cut, but... we at least are sitting at, I think, 4th place out of 8 in our bracket. Or 4th place out of 7. I don't know. I think it's 8. Anyway, hi Manadork. And Kunker. What's up, guys? I wouldn't expect you to do anything other than lurk, Kunker. It's just par for the course. But anyway, so our team is actually doing pretty well. It's our only entry in Cote ever. So this is our first soiree into the online competitive, league scene. And all things considered, we're not doing too bad. But the very next round, which is the last round of round robin, is 72 SAS or below. So I might test a few of those decks on stream, but I'm thinking I'm probably just going to fuck around and have some competitive queues, maybe do some sealed. What? We'll just play whatever my heart fancies. So there's a couple competitive lobbies open that I'm going to try and hop in here. Just see what's going on, see what I can grab. Let's do that. Sure. Boom. I have to say, I am getting super restless waiting for the Dark Tidings release. Seeing all the Eastern spoilers are killing me. One, because I can't read them, but two, because I want to get my hands on my display boxes that I pre-ordered. It's one thing Goober and I do every release is we just sit on the living room floor, dump out all the display boxes on the floor, and we each grab a pack and we just take turns opening and seeing what decks we get. She doesn't get to keep them though. She gets one. No matter how many boxes I open, she gets to keep one. Or not. My opponent just... There we go. I'm gonna give him. I was gonna say they're probably just taking a very thorough look at my deck list. I'm going second. I'm playing Mr. Tenderasha, the Shiny Royal Advisor. I'm actually going to link that in the chat here. A archive or very archive heavy deck. So I'm actually going to keep Star Alliance for Dr. Driscoll, Officer Gray, zap to hit 2 on Quixo. And for anyone listening, if you hear any, I think my music's a little loud here. Let's turn it down. That should be better. If you hear any loud thuds outside, or just loud thuds, it's because all the snow from the massive blizzard we had this past weekend is pretty much melted. It's almost all gone because Colorado, why not? It's the benefit of having 300 plus days of sun a year. But with that, tons and tons of clumps of slush and snow and slurry and everything are just falling from the ceiling. From the roof. And they keep hitting our little patio greenhouse, so there's massive thuds. Poof. I don't like Professor Torado, but they only have one mutant out. So I'm gonna go Logos. Go to the archives, grab a hologramophone, an anomaly exploiter, a daughter, and then let's go Tau Tau Vapors to archive. Let's put Fidget in the archives. Saurian, they don't take or make use of their Professor Torado at all. So if I go Logos, I can kill Torado with an anomaly exploiter. They do have Curiosaurus though, which is going to be difficult for my deck to handle. I'm gonna go. Ugh. They do have a mutant. They have two mutants. I think I need to go Logos. So, no to the archives. I'm gonna play Igor first. And let's see, take Hapsis, Quant, or Hologramophone. I'll take Quant. Put Quant on the right flank. Go Twin Bolt Emission to hit all of them. Just keep them all damaged so I can pick them off. That's Anomaly Exploiter Torado. And then let's Hologramophone Gray and Reap with Daughter. Furnace is going to hit Hologramophone and a Twin Bolt. Yup. Oh, and Furnace plays are so predictable. So I'm gonna go. Ooh boy. I think I'd go. Let's go Star Alliance. Let's put a Molina to the right and a Molina to the left. Let's put Molina's Blaster on this one. Do 3 damage to Drecker. And a Cloaking Dongle on Driscoll. Driscoll's going to use their ability and heal Quixo for 2, gain 2 Amber. I'm gonna Reap. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna Reap, and then I'm going to put Pestering Blow in my archive. Okay, well, I think Shadows make sense here. No archives, though. I'm trying to stack my archives for Edai and thin my deck So first I'm going to play Trust No One. Then I'm going to play Ronnie Wrist Clocks. And then I might as well play him since I've got him. And then I will sit at 6. Cyberclone. Who are they purging? Got rid of my Molina that had the blaster on. Okay. So Cyberclone is considered Molina right now. Let's forge the blue key, and then I'm going to go Shadows, no to the archives. So Reap with Ronnie. I'm going to play Ronnie to the left, steal 1. I'm going to fight into Ludo, so kill Drekker. I'm going to mug on Citizen Shrix. I'm going to trigger Praefectus Ludo first, that way I don't have to put the Amber on my own creatures. I'm going to play Kaimur, which will put my Ronnies back in my draw pile and call that a good turn. God, my Edis are just bottom 6 cards. Neighbor's kiddo is not happy. Gonna close that. Almost showed everyone my boring Social Security forms I get to work with at work all day. Come on, man. Take your turn. They're calling Dis. Yeah, I don't remember them having a ton of good stuff in Dis. They've got an Inspector and Gateway. And a Snarette. So with Snarette, their chances of them using Gateway right now are very slim. Because they would have played Gateway first. One would hope. I'll probably go Star Alliance here. fine. I get that I play really fast, but man, they are playing. Like, it's not they're slow playing at all. It's just comparatively, it's very slow to the games I've normally played. They do purge my stealth mode, which hurts, because I was going to play that this coming turn. They also got rid of Driscoll, which is going to take me down few amber. I think the right call here is Logos. No to my archives. So I'm going to play a Memory Chip and an Igor. Igor, what do I take? I guess I'm going to go Star Alliance next, so let's go Gray. Hologramophone on Molina. And then Anomaly Exploiter to kill Ludo. Reap with Igor. Jesus. My E-Die's in the bottom two. Logos turn, they play Serum, Quixo, make Quixo fight Officer Gray. Quixo dies to Hazardous. Standardized testing kills way more of their creatures than mine. And Cyberclone becomes a copy of Information Officer Gray. So I don't really want to archive all this stuff yet. But yeah, I'll do it. Shadow, I'll go Star Alliance. So no to my archives. Let's put Stunner on Molina. Let's put Force Field on Gray, and then put Gray on the other side. Let's archive Ronnie. Reap to stun Snarette, and then I'm gonna Reap, use Force Field first, and then I'm gonna archive Avinda. I don't want to show them. I didn't want to archive with TMTP, or with Gray. I didn't want to archive TMTP because I don't want to show them I have it in hand. They can assume I have it, but depends if they're paying attention or not, that I've gone through my deck already. Just pair against the same next player against me. I had to approve that message, Manadork. You're on my mods watch list now. Okay. Let's see. I think I'd go Shadows. I am going to take my archives because that's a lot of cards. So I'm going to start with a Pestering Blow on Bot Bookton. Yancey Gang, Fidget. I'm going to steal with Trust No One. Playing Avinda. I'm going to drop a Ronnie and a Ronnie. I'm going to hold the TMTP. PJ, I don't want you to call anyone out, but I make use of the block ban list that's on TCO. I've got quite a few people on that list for myself for almost exact same reasons, like join a beginner or a casual queue. I've shared the story quite a few times about I was in a casual queue and the guy was playing, well, the person was playing a 92 SAS and I was playing, I think, like a 58. I was just fucking around with a fun deck I had just opened, and they're repping a 92, and I look it up and I said, LOL, nice try. And they fucking exploded. They just started flaming me nonstop, and I just screenshot it all, shared it to Cryogen and everybody, and then just banned them from my own personal list. Just, yeah, some people really just want super easy wins. I totally get opening a new deck, never playing a game before, and then hopping on playing a beginner queue. But in order for the deck to be registered on DOK, they have to at least scan it in the master vault, and then import it into TCO. So they at least have to know how to do that, which means generally they probably know what SAS is, which means the person you were playing either genuinely had just opened the deck and it was actually their very first game and they got a really good deck to start, or they were trolling. And I, through my own experience, am willing to bet it is about 85% of the time the latter, that people are just trolling, trying to get easy wins. So I'm going to go Logos to archive a Chimera Eclipse, not take my archives, play an Igor. Igor or Tau Vapors? I'm gonna play Tau Vapors. Yeah, good choice. I'm gonna archive Driscoll. I'm gonna play a Edai. I'm going to archive my TMTP. Hologramophone my Edai. Play a Hapsis. And then nothing to anomaly exploit right now, so I'm just gonna leave it. I think it's a combination of a bunch of stuff, and I won't get into my psychological theory, but I think it's a lot of a need to feel self-important. Just a lot of people needing to boost their ego for some reason, whatever reason, so sometimes that just means hopping in beginner queues and being a dick for people I don't really want to interact with. That's what it means. Okay, so here's my dilemma. I think I need to go Logos. I'm going to archive Logos Plant. Not take my archives. I'm going to play Quant. Igor is going to Reap. Hapsis is going to fight and kill Faust. Let's use Ludo. Edai is going to Reap. Hologramophone is going to protect Quant. Again, none of my creatures, or none of their creatures are damaged, so Anomaly Exploiter is pointless right now. So check at 8. I've also been on the other end of some of those really frustrating games, PJ. Like, I've joined a couple casuals with a higher SAS, but not out of the range of what I feel is acceptable to casual. I think I was playing like a 68 or a 68, I think it was. And I was playing against a 41, and I lost. They just holy grail starting hand. They were going first. They had between first and second turn played 7 untamed cards, so their starting hand was all untamed, and I had 0 amber control, and it was just bullshit of what was it? They had 2 Nature's Calls, 2 Witch of the Eyes, and a Hunting Witch, and then some other stuff that I don't quite remember. But it was just anytime I put creatures down, they would just bounce up to 6 to my hand, and then they would Witch of the Eye to return the Nature's Calls to their hand. So it was stupid. I don't think that deck has ever done that before. Yeah, so if you're testing higher ranked decks, you want to face decks of a similar caliber. And I don't know about all VTs being 80 plus, but most decks will at least be a 72 or higher. I've got some pretty strong 73s, 74s that I would consider bringing to a Vault Tour. But most people, if they've got an 80 plus and they are going to win, or going with the intention to win, they will probably bring the strongest possible deck they can imagine, which is, in most people's collections, an 80 plus. Ooh, big old gateway, okay. So they are way above 6, which means it is TMTP time. Oh no! Oh, wait. I can house cheat it. Okay. So I'm going to put, why not, Daughter in there. I will take my archives. Quant is going to reap. I'm going to play TMTP. Then I'm going to put a Logos plant, or sorry, I'm going to fight Snarette. And let's do Curiosaurus first. Why not? It's just going to give them an extra amber. Probably fucked that up. And then I'm going to Hologramophone Quant. And I'm at checkmate 7 of 6. Sorry, I forgot to play Daughter. Imperial Forge is a really cool key cheat that I don't see many people use. It's kind of hard to get off if the deck is not truly tuned to trying to make it work. She who imperiously avoids self-esteem. That's the deck for everybody who tryhards with an 80 plus and beginner queues. And for spoilers, no, I'm not avoiding spoilers. I'm not investing a ton of time to looking at them, since most of the spoilers posted now are not in English. So I'm just, when English spoilers are out, I look at them. So I'm not avoiding any spoilers whatsoever. I'm going to go Star Alliance. Let's put Driscoll, then Calvin, and a Cloaking Dongle on, let's put it on Quant. Only just Blaster on Quant, and then a Zap. Let's hit, I can't kill anyone. I'm just gonna kill Faust to get that key. I can only do 3, so I tried to kill Faust. Yeah, card draw that efficiency is one of my highest stats that I covet when I'm looking at new decks. Our matches this round are pretty rough for our Kote team, but I'm repping our team with a 3-1 win earlier today. So I think I'm holding a 4-2 record for the entirety of the tournament. So I'm on the better side of the worst I can do is 4-3 at this point, which is comfortable. I wanted to try and finish the league with a winning personal record. So I have done that. All right, Manadork, I'm actually going to look at your deck now. No, I'm done chatting. Double TMTP, triple Ludo. Jesus, my opponent's going to make it so I'm going to lose this game. My best bet here is if I go Logos and hit Edai with Igor. So let's go Logos. Archive. Logos plant. No to my archives. Play Igor. Nope. But I can play Trust No One. That would steal 1. So Quant is going to reap. I'm going to use Quant first. Molina's Blaster. Let's do 3 damage there. Reap with Daughter. Hologramophone on Daughter. Yeah, best I can do here is just Trust No One. GG. Woof. Okay, what? Triumph, Key Charge, double TMTP, Golden Spiral. Excuse me. So my initial thoughts on that is, Manadork, I do not like that Untamed list at all, but the rest of the deck looks great. Ooh, that's rough, BJ. I had the 2 rounds where I lost were the previous 2, so rounds 4 and 5. They did not feel good. I drew dead all game, both games, and just got stomped. And then today was the opposite. I drew amazingly, but I was playing Butcher Kim, so Butcher Kim has a lot of ability to reconcile a terrible draw, because it's got 2 Helmsman Spears. So just even getting 1 Helmsman Spear, I can fly through my deck and see exactly what I want to see every game. And that's what happened. So I ended up pulling out a 3-1 win. It's quick join. I do not want to play this opponent again because they were very slow. I'm going to go casual. Nah, I'm going to start a competitive. I'll start my own. New game. Competitive. I'm going to try my Brig deck. It's been a really good league. I think the variety of strong decks at all SAS ranks, from 60 up to, we're at round for 70 right now, has been really cool to see. Excuse me. I'm more willing to accept the losses that come down to just I didn't see the cards I needed, or their deck clearly countered me, which happened I think in round 4. Like their deck did everything I did not want to see, and I just sat there and took it. Just smiled, laughed, and I think it was a 5-minute game. I'm much more willing to accept those losses than ones that are due to my own misplays. Because if I misplay, it means I did something wrong that I could have learned from in practice, or could have seen in previous games. And just having not played it well enough to win is what doesn't hurt me the most, but is what impacts me the most. Those are the ones where I usually can't get over those losses. I'm just like, God, I should have played this on turn 8 and this on turn 10. And I don't kick myself too long, but I do beat myself up for a little bit. Okay. Worlds Collide, we're looking at a Ketidus and a Harbinger, double Soulkeeper, triple Cutthroat, so don't go above 8 Amber, or don't go to 8 Amber or above, double Hawk, and a TMTP. Honestly, pretty standard Worlds Collide competitive, so nothing that is surprising me. I just need to watch out for the Discombobulator and the Candle unit, but I don't do a ton of stealing, so that should be okay. I'm going to mulligan this hand. It's not a great starting hand. And I'm going to start with Dis. So I'm going to play Old Yerk, get rid of Standardized Testing, and Pip Pip. I'm just going to keep filtering through my deck, so I'm going to play Dis. Play Cold a Week to kill that Yancey gang. Streak, Charette, and then a Ancient Yerk, and that'll clear my hand. And then I'll Reap with Old Yerk. Well, I might as well just use what's on the board because they're probably going to board clear here, so I'm just going to say Dis. Reap Cross. Actually, I'll play Poltergeist. That'll put me in the check. They did not use Harbinger. I'll just keep... Ooh. Do I want to keep pushing? I'm going to Reap. I don't want to actually go over 6 because I don't want TMTP. And then I'll fight with there. Just clear the board. Clear it on my terms. I can imagine that the way you do that, PJ, helps. Because I don't know if you're an athlete at all, but it's the same as you're just sitting there watching tapes, like from previous games, and you're just going through watching, like, did I make the right move there? Did I do the right play? But in Keyforge, did I play the right card? Did I choose the best possible line there out of what all my options were? makes you truly reevaluate how you play and your choices you made. Pretty similar to kind of streaming is similar for me, at least, where talking out loud what I'm doing while I'm saying something, like, wait, why would I do that? Well, too late. So I definitely learn from the mistakes by saying it out loud, and I end up catching myself a lot. Usually I catch it too late, but I've caught it, and it gives me a lesson that I end up remembering for future turns and future games. Let's go Logos. I'm going to play Cutthroat. Let's play an Igor to take... I feel like Graft right now is just the best I'm going to get because they're playing pretty close to 6. So I'm just going to take the Graft. Let's put an Archimedes to the right of Igor. And I'm going to put Hexpion to the left because Hexpion and Archimedes have a weird interaction where I don't get to archive from both. I only get to choose one. Yeah, there's Irani wrist clocks. Forge blue key. I'm gonna go Logos again. Let's drop an Igor on the other side here. I think I'm gonna add the harder they come because I want to get rid of Candle Unit. Go Seismo Entangler. Let's fight into Mimic Gel and have Hexpion fight into Simon. Why did Hexpion not take any damage? Oh, because of 1 armor. Duh. I don't want to give him a card, honestly. So I'm going to end turn there. Yeah, I was talking to Orion earlier, and he's just like, man, this wait for the release is killing me. I'm gonna have to go buy some decks. So, I feel you. I hear you. Well, you're potentially over making card mistakes for the current card pool, Mark. And then in 4 weeks, was it 3 weeks? In 3 weeks, you gotta learn all the new card interactions. Okay, so I'm gonna go Sanctum. Let's drop a Gorm of the Harder They Come to purge Candle Unit. That takes the Soul Keeper offline. And then I'm gonna Reap. And I'm going to play the Grey Rider. Deploy right. Let's deploy right there. And have A Bond come in and sure fight Infernus. Well, so this brings up the discussion that I have a lot about. So as a player, we want all of the sets to encapsulate all of the parts that we need. But if we create a set, Unarmed Goat, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Crystal Hive. If we create a set that is completely fully encapsulated, where it's got Amber control, artifact control, board control, the ability to maintain board presence, whether that's wards or just large creatures, all that kind of stuff, then why would people ever buy other sets? So the designers have the onus of trying to create sets that interact with the other sets positively, without fully replacing them. And the blatantly easiest way to do that is, okay, we have a set that doesn't have scaling amber control, aka mass mutation. We have a set that doesn't really have any relevant artifact control, Dark Tidings. And that way it makes people have to pick from every possible set and forfeit some type of competitive, what's the word, requirement, I guess, to play that deck. Boy, okay, sorry, I'm gonna go Schuler, steal one. I'm gonna play Banish to move Yancy Gang. I'm gonna play Yerk. I didn't see Brig at all this game because it's in the bottom, or I played Graft early. Let's see. Sorry, so old Yerk. I'm just gonna get rid of Brig. Binary Rupture. I'm gonna play from my discard and Obeyed the Grim. Just have to give a shout out to you, Unarmed Goat. Most people will follow or assimilate and subscribe and then not comment. So good on you for just jumping straight into the chat. I think everyone is saying relatively the same thing in different ways, that it's frustrating, but it's what adds to the appeal. So yeah, just like sports games and fighting games. The reason you have different teams and different players and different characters is because each character appeals to a different type of player. Like Smash Brothers. You've got Kirby players, you've got Fox players, you've got Mario and Donkey Kong players and Pokemon players. Like, you've got all these people who prefer a fighter for its abilities, but in gaining those abilities, you're forfeiting something else. Unarmed Goat is a Peach player. I'm a Kirby, and I'm trying to remember the latest. Haven't played the latest Smash Brothers, or haven't played it recently. I'm just gonna tell him I'm thinking. I'm a Kirby player, but I also really like Samus. And who's my third choice? Bayonetta. She's pretty cool too. I am going to go Sanctum because I'm going to reap there. I'm going to play a Prince Derek, and then I'm going to play another Obeyed. I'll just go ahead and play that. I could have killed the Babbling Bibliophiles, but I'm trying to push Amber tempo here. I'm trying to get back to everyone's comments. So the lack of artifact control is, to me, from Dark Tidings, feels like a natural progression from what they did to Mass Mutation about making sure that Mass Mutation didn't have any scaling amber control. So, and by doing that, they balance it against other sets. And I think by them not allowing a lot of artifact control in DT, they're trying to balance that as well, because most of the artifact control, I think, is in Worlds Collide. Yeah, I want to say Worlds Collide. There's an okay amount in Coda for what Coda presented as artifacts. But the cool thing we've been seeing is that Age of Ascension really didn't balance well against Call of the Archons or Worlds Collide. But when Mass Mutation came out, Age of Ascension actually plays incredibly well against Mass Mutation. So we're seeing all these like potentially subpar houses or sets ramp up and be better later, which is really cool for the longevity of the game, just seeing where it has the potential to go. So I'm going to play Ancient Yerk, discard 3, Old Yerk, discard, and turn. Oh man, my opponent's kicking my butt. In Mario Kart, I am always Wario. Good balance of weight versus speed. Well, nothing I can do, so I'm just going to finish on House Dis. Play Poltergeist. I'm going to play an Exhume. I might be able to pull. Yeah, I can pull an Aubade, which will stall it. I need to get rid of this E on the fringes. Call that good. I don't know, I wouldn't say nobody. DOK considers it scaling amber control because it's just proportionate, it's not a set value. Boy. Gonna go Sanctum. Yes, I'll take my archives. Let's go Hadrith's Wall. Reap. Let's play to the right. Let's have Ancient Yerk fight there for shits and giggles. Woof. Off to a very bad start on stream today. I love that they've introduced cards in Dark Tiding and just in the game in general that punish people for stealing. They started to in Mass Mutation. Was it even Worlds Collide? It might have been Worlds Collide. I want to say it's Mass Mutation, but it's the... I can't remember the name. Fuck. Why am I so bad at remembering card names? Cards. Going in the Sanctum cards here. I didn't even... started look. Book of Malefaction. Yeah, just keep throwing names out there. Just you'll get it. No, I was thinking of Book of Malefaction. So anything that punishes you for stealing, yeah, like that is one of my favorite Sanctum card designs. Just fine, steal, but you're gonna allow me to start purging your board and have fun with your deck when I purge half your creatures. And 1-star peeps, I am not playing in the final Swindle. I currently have a team in the Cote 8, and I promised my wife I'd only be playing in one league at a time. I've got way too many hobbies to spread myself between 2 or 3 different events at a time. But the final Swindle looked really fun, so I'd be curious to see who won or who wins. Mole is another one. I'm trying to think of all the ones that punish you for stealing. Yeah, Mole's kind of the same, where it punishes them for capturing or exalting, because you can spend the amber on their creatures as if it was in your pool. Information exchange, you steal 2 if they stole 1. Oh yeah, Molefin. So anytime you steal, you take 1 damage for each amber stolen. What else? Goober, did my wife tell you that directly? Now I want to... want to hop on Archon Arcana and see if they've got that card in there. Card gallery, spoilers. We're going to go House Sanctum. And let's go artifact card type. Trying to see the name of it. The Red Hand Registry is what it's called. Let me pop that over there. So yeah, the Red Hand Registry is what you're talking about, PJ. After Amber is stolen from you, your opponent skips the Forge a Key step during their next turn. I like the flavor text. It's hard to pick pockets when you're all thumbs. Let me... Boo, 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 boo. Man, I don't know what I want to play. I'm just going to play a casual. Let's just do casual. No spectators, please. I'm going to try a 72 SAS deck. That's part of what I love about opening decks. It's not immediately the rush of seeing how strong my decks are, because it just takes time to playtest them all and pit them against each other. But I love just seeing the card art and then seeing all of the cool card effects and slowly building the web of all the cool card combos and interactions that happen. That's my favorite card of new wow, favorite part of new sets is opening the decks, seeing those cards, and watching the combos just like coalesce in my brain. I mean, I'm pretty biased, but my wife is pretty great. I'm gonna go disc because I've got a Terror to start with, and then a Stealer of Souls, a Toxin, and a Charette. So the claim to fame to this deck is it's a Fagin deck with 3 Urchins. Also has a Nerve Blast and a Moon Cursor. It has an Epic Quest and actually has an above average ability to make Epic Quest fire. So potential for a key cheat is there. It's very high creature count and very low out of hand damage. So I do need to be able to maintain a board and able to do a lot of my Amber control, which is the catch, which is why it's a 72. I think if it had some board control or some out of hand damage, it would be ranked much higher. Well, there's a Skixino board clear. I think I'm just going to go Dis. I'm going to control the weak and make them play Dis, and then I'm going to play Gabos Long Arms. I've seen gigantic creatures in Dark Tidings decks. I don't know if they're in the initial deck list, but it's possible for them to also be legacies. Wouldn't a great Epic Quest deck be the dream? Where you're just like, hey, I can actually make this key cheat work. Oh boy. I think I need to stop stalling. Let's go Sanctum. I'm going to play Sergeant Ezekiel. I'm going to play Commander Remuel. Now I have to ask, what is everyone's least favorite key cheat that's currently in print, so not including Dark Tidings? gonna go Shadows. Let's do Naughty the Thief. Playing Urchin the Steel one, and then I'm gonna play Bad Penny. Key of Narctis is pretty bad. I have actually made Key of Darkness work before, but it's pretty rough to get it to go. Triumph sucks. Triumph is really hard because it's you have to have your opponent can't have any creatures on the board, and then you have to have 6. Yeah, you have to exalt all your creatures. So then your opponent can just come back and say, okay, board clear, thanks for the free Key of Amber. Let's go Dis. Flame Wreathed on Naughty. Let's play a Gongoozle on Professor Torado and a Mind Barb. Check at 6. Made them lose a Cornicen and a Grim Reminder. So they're probably going to go into Logos here and just reap the mutants and get, was it 3 card draw? Yeah. Well, that reminds me of one of the first in-person tournaments I played. My opponent misplayed Keyhammer, which Mark can tell you how good it feels to misplay Keyhammer. They just played it. I think it was their first action. They had first player, and they just go, okay, my turn, Keyhammer, I gain 1, and I'm like, and I gain 6, I'm in check, thank you. Start of my turn, I forge on my very first turn. And they're like, no, that's not how it happens. Like, yeah, unfortunately it is, I'm sorry, read the card. When I did see Triumph, I thought it would be easier to be able to get it to work. I was the same, but it's really difficult to get it to go. Coliseum is a cool one. I like that one because it feels fair. You have to put in a lot of work to get it to go, but when you do, it's like, haha, bye-bye, free key. Man, what are they doing? They're going... Excuse me. They went Saurian instead of Logos, like I thought. It's probably for the capture. Now I want to look up all the key cheat cards. Constraints, let's see, it contains text. No, card description. I'm just trying to look at all the cards, see which ones I've not been able to make work. I've never forged a key with Triumph. I have never forged a key with Nightforge. And I don't think I've ever forged a key with Forging an Alliance either. God, I love Cincinnati's Rex Spiral decks. They're so fun. Well, my opponent's running away with this game, so I'm going to drop Shadows. Let's go Fagin, Dodger, Moon Cursor. I'm going to steal 1, reap, and reap. Check at 6, they're at 9. And I'm going to step away for a second because my wife's home. don't think I own any Might Makes Right decks. I have way too many Key Abduction decks with absolutely awful Mars lines. This deck is the only deck I've ever made Epic Quest work. And that's the weird thing. I think I have like 12 Epic Quest decks, and this is the only one that can actually kind of make it work. Dataforge, I have one deck that is really good at getting Dataforge to go off, and it's just because it draws a crap load of cards and puts it. It's not got a strong archive mechanic, but it does put a decent amount of things in the archive. Key cost 9. So they're not on a key either. So I think I get use out of Fagin while I can, to be honest. So I'm gonna go Shadows, play an Urchin, Dodger. This Dodger is gonna fight, get rid of Torado, steal 1. Fagin's gonna Reap, take an Urchin out of my discard. Bad Penny, I'm gonna discard her. And then I'm going to steal 1 with Naughty the Thief. Well, yeah, how did you forget Obsidian Forge? That one's pretty easy to get going. I think that takes the cake. You've gotten your... Was it through like Nexus, Poltergeist, remote access, anything like that? Pandemonium, okay. Remote access, yeah, that'll do it. Well, they have no Amber to steal, so this is a Sanctum turn, so I'm going to Reap. I'm going to play all my Knights, and then I'm going to Epic Quest, end turn. So I've got 4 in the archives, I just need 3 Sanctum cards in hand, so I've got 2 of those 3. Yeah, Key Charge and Chota are... If you have an Untamed list in competitive play that does not have one of those key cheats, you're doing it wrong. Or you're just like me and just don't ever open any. Snudge is gonna bounce one of my Urchins. Or they're probably gonna bounce my Epic Quest, to be honest. That's what I would do. Well, that's even adding insult to injury. You sneak lifter or snack lifter their Obsidian Forge and then just say, you know what? I don't actually want to use your key cheat. I'm just going to win the traditional way. So suck on that egg. Why did they bounce? They bounced their Snudge instead of my Epic Quest. If I were them, I would have bounced the Epic Quest because then I have to play the Epic Quest again to get benefit, and it just puts me behind. There's the big play. Okay. So now here's the question. Actually, I don't even think it's a question. I just do it. I'm going to go blue key. Did they... Yeah, sorry man, you can't undo that. I don't remember the board state. I'm gonna go this. I'm gonna play Arise and grab all my disc creatures and flood the board. Do. I really want to, with this being an Omni effect on Epic Quest, I really want there to be, for me to see a deck that can play 7 Sanctum cards off house in a turn to fire Epic Quest when they're not on a Sanctum turn. I do want to see a deck that has 1 or 2 Infernus, that then has the ability, like we said, with the Universal Recycle Bin, but then has something like Fertility Chant or Fuzzy Gruin or something with 3 or 4 Amber Pips. That'd be really fun. My key cost is 14. Happy fun times. So I'm going to go... I have 3 cards in hand that are Sanctum and 4, so I'm gonna go Sanctum and get this Epic Quest going. So first and foremost, let's Terms of Redress and Capture on Stealer of Souls. Then I'm gonna play Sequus. Ooh. I'm gonna play Sergeant Ezekiel. I'm not gonna use his ability. I'm going to play Bulwark, then a Champion Anafiel, and then a Staunch Knight. Then an Inspiration to... Who to use? I'm going to Reap with Toxin. I'm going to Epic Quest. Checkmate, 10 of 6. And I pulled off the Epic Quest. Yeah, or what I'm thinking is just like a really, really efficient Star Alliance that has like Transporter Platform with Subject Kirby's, or just anything the house cheat. So my brain didn't even go to Logos. I was thinking Star Alliance with Transporter Platforms and Kirby's and all kinds of those cheats. But it would have to be a very, very efficient deck whose sole purpose is house cheating. Let's see, got 10 of 7. They've got one of their 2 board clears on the board. Yeah, you'd need a Legacy Epic Quest. Like, there'd be a lot of things that needed to line up to actually make this theoretical deck work. So my key cost is going to be 9 after this Stomp. But they just gave me Amber for sorry about that. All kinds of Amber manipulation right now. Yeah, key cost 9. Can they get me to a key cost 11? Well, as One Star said, you would need Legacy Epic Quest. But yeah, I've got a deck that has a double transporter platform and a lot of I think it's got 2 Kirby's. I forget what else it can do to cheat. Oh, a lot of Commander Chans, but that's only use, not play. I wish it had CXO Tabers, because then you could play off house as well. Now I'm curious if this theoretical deck actually works. I'm going to look for it on break. I am curious what their deck ranking was, because I did pull off the win. My Epic Quest did it. Playing 72 against the 70, so it was a good test of what the deck strength is. But I've been talking a lot today, tons of phone calls for work, so I'm going to take a little earlier break, same length, about 5 minutes, and get something new to drink, a snack, and I will be back. All right, sorry, I'm back. Legacy Quest and platform, no Kirby. I don't think there's a card that exists or a deck that exists that could pull off 7 out of house cards. Because not only would you have to play 7 out of house cards, at that point you'd have to have enough manipulation and archiving. Epic Quest archives Knights, but you'd have to have enough draw, archive, and house cheating to make it work. So in what design space did Omni make sense? That's my question. This is like, I don't know. Why not just make it an action? That's my question. Why not just make it an action? Because there's no deck that exists that can Omni cheat in Epic Quest. Okay. Hop onto this screen. I'm just gonna play another cow. No, I'm gonna play competitive. I don't think I've ever played against this person, so I'm gonna just sort by win-loss record. I'll play Prof Croc. It's a fun dis-based deck. Good old candle unit. What are they playing? Double Poltergeist, triple Infernus. Get the fuck out of here. Double Tribute. Okay. And the Lord Invidious. Happy fun times. So, sure, let's keep. Why not? Why not? Golden Spiral start. Let's start with the Logos turn of Mini Group Think Tank, Sanitation Engineer, and a Candle Unit. Scutum on Thero Centurion. Okay, well, they took out my Candle Unit. That'll do it. Sure. They only have 1 Amber, so I'm going to go my own Saurian turn. Let's drop both Spirals. I'll raise your 1 Spiral with another. And play an Odoac to capture that Amber. They don't have any steel, so Odoac's not a huge concern right now. A lot of purge, though. Got to worry about this Science Officer Morpheus, because if they drop Infernuses with him out, that's really going to hurt. So I'm going to go Logos and start with a Twin Bolt Emission. Hit those. Then I'm going to have Mini Group Think Tank kill Morpheus. I'm going to Reap, discard a Misery Exploit, and then play a Babbling Bibliophile. there goes my bibliophile. They don't like book clubbers, apparently. This is going to be a rough Theros-Centaurian to get off the board. So I'm going to go Saurian. Let's put him there. Let's ward the Sanitation Engineer. Let's reap. Let's reap with Engineer and discard a Dendrix. And then let's use it on the mini group think tank and reap. Well, so sorry, PJ. I'm just catching up and actually processing your last comment. Double Jericho wouldn't work. So Jericho has to be the center of your battle line. So you can't put two in play and benefit from both. So you could get 2 cheat from those cards alone on a single turn, but you couldn't get the third because you would go to play Jericho, play an out-of-house card. Let's just assume you have no battle line. So you play Jericho, play an out-of-house card, play Kirby, play an out-of-house card, and then if you play that second Jericho, then even though the original Jericho is still in your center, you're only allowed to play 1. I'm gonna go dis and do dis. Let's go Rock Gub and Rock Gub. Now, the weird thing here is my Spartosaur is not going to do anything against Theros-Centaurian. But they're just stacking upgrades here. I don't have a fight-heavy deck, so I guess I'm going to go Logos. Let's drop a Hapsis, a Daughter. Let's reap with Engineer to discard Spartosaur. And I'm gonna reap there. Call that good. There's our Obsidian Forge. It's gonna be interesting with the way they've been playing. And here come the Infernuses. Fun thing is, I don't have a lot of Amber Pips, so I'm hoping they purge themselves. God, there's no fucking way I'm going to be able to kill this Theros-Centaurian. Warded the 10-7 with... Anytime it reaps, it draws. Yeah. And they're just going to keep exalting and drawing, right? Okay. I think it's this Logos turn. Because I'm going to go Graft. Then... Man, sure. Do I want to play Cutthroat? I don't think I do ends up the same result, honestly. So then I'm gonna go Sanitation Engineer, fight into Centurion. Mini Groupthink, fight into Centurion. Hapsis, fight into Centurion. I got 1 damage through. Sure, I'll play Cutthroat, because now I was trying to give them as much amber as I could, so I would then get paid extra. So I am in check 8 of 6. But I was also triggering the Nefru pretty hard. He's got a cloaking dongle. Oh, I wish I had anything to just like bounce it to hand or purge it. I don't think I have anything that can do that. Nope. And Spartosaur is not going to do anything. Excuse me, because Spartosaur only kills non-dinosaurs. Fun. So this is so stupid. I guess let's go Saurian. I'm gonna play a Perfectus Ludo and then a Tricerian Legionary to ward Ludo. I'm gonna Golden Spiral to exalt. There, let's reap, get rid of a Lilithal. And then I'm gonna Phalanx Strike. Actually, sorry, I'm gonna reap and reap. I'm gonna Phalanx Strike to hit there. And then exalt Titan Guardian and hit him again. And I got him! Yay! Okay. I know ultimately that didn't do anything, but I just didn't want that strong of a creature on the board because they had the... it wasn't Calipigian ideal. It was the upgrade where when they're destroyed, their amber goes to the common pool. I just wanted to get rid of it. But now they're coming back with an Infernus turn because they're that kind of dick. Blue key, going Saurian. Chant of Hubris. So I'm just gonna reap a bunch of stuff first. Then I'm going to play Tribute. Let's put Amber there. I'll do it again, why not? Let's go Chant of Hubris to move. Let's move 1 Amber from there onto Garcia. I'm gonna have Golden Spiral. Put an Otowak. So I'm at check 12 of 6. Now I see my reassembling automaton. This guy's fun. I can just stack all my capture and exalt and stuff on him. Yeah, they're gonna get a whole bunch of amber from their Nefru here. Yeah, there's Lord Invidious. No, stop poltergeisting my spiral. God. Let's go yellow key. How did they... Oh, they Obsidian Forged. Duh. So... Well... I have to go... Saurian. Because I have to play Raider Gallum. So I'm going to Reap. He is... Oh, if I kill him, I'm going to put him in check as the thing. Or actually, if I kill Nefru, it won't trigger. So I'm going to kill Nefru. Then I'm going to... I gotta kill Lord Invidious too. And that should be checkmate at 8 of 6. Well, they just got me off the key, so likely a loss here. They did just kill my Raider, but I can only make their key cost 9, and they're at 12. So let's go Dis. Why not? Why not? Let's go Inspector, Reap and Archive, Reap and Archive. Archive my automaton. Let's exhume Raider Gallum, play him to the left. Lilithal and a Lilithal, and then a 3 Fates. Let's hit my Titan, and then let's get rid of those wards. Creeping Oblivion, sure. Let's go opponent's discard. Let's purge some Infernus's. Woof. It's not a good day for stream, everybody. I had a really good league game, and now I'm just getting my ass handed to me. I'm just going to create a game, no spectators. Let's just keep going casual. What? It's Unarmed Goat. Hey, man. If you are still watching or listening, since we managed to be in the same queue, if you can mute and minimize the stream while we play, that would be much appreciated. Okay. It's not a terrible starting hand, but not that great, so I'm gonna mulligan. And start with a good old Coda classic, the Silvertooth start. Big ol' oops. Okay, let's go dis. I'm gonna Gongoozle, Frayne, make him discard a card. Why not? Let's control the weak into Brobnar. Toxin, and I'm gonna drop Flame Wreath on Toxin. Look at that call. Volcano, boom. So let's go Shadows to Dodger, Naughty the Thief, and then Nerve Blast to kill Frayne. Oh man. What do I do? I think I go Sanctum here. Because I'm going to play Staunch Knight, Bulwark, Sequis, and then Epic Quest. 3 in the archives, 2 in hand, so I just need to draw 2 more. Let's go Shadows. No, the archives. Let's Urchin, pitch Bad Penny, steal 1 with Naughty, and have Dodger fight and hit Garcia. So I need 1 more Sanctum card. Shattered Throne, okay. This is a weird Brobnar list. It's looking a lot like a Call of the Archons. It's got Igon the Green and Igon the Terrible, which is a cool special card in Brobnar that doesn't really work very well, at least from decks I've seen and played personally. It doesn't really do a lot. So I'm going to go Dis. I'm going to leave my archives, Reap a Toxin, Mind Barb. And I'm going to discard Arise because I want to draw more, because I need just 1 Sanctum card, and it's probably going to take me all fucking game to see it. Igon the Green, Fingers. It's just a bad Naughty the Thief. It's a 1/1. Or 1 power steal 1. Okay. So they just dropped Quixel, which is going to be interesting because I have a large creature-based deck. So I'm going to go Shadows. No to my archives. Let's play Urchin. Let's play Fagin. Have Dodger fight into Fingers, which will steal 1, capture 1. And then Urchin's going to Reap. And call that an end of turn. And there's my 7th Sanctum. Well, let's go Sanctum. Take the archives. Gorm of Let's go Shield of Justice, and then I'll play Sequus. Let's go Bulwark. I'll make Bulwark play, or sorry, fight Sergeant Zakiel, because then Bulwark can take out. Yeah, I'll take out Gray. Staunch Knight. Oh no! The fucking Quixel Stone. Whatever. What the fuck ever. God. That was a good counter to Epic Quest, and I just was not paying attention. It's been a long week. Just checked out. Plus, I hate Quixel, so I never think about it. There goes Igon, killed my Dodger. They don't have Igon in their discard, so that's okay. They're not able to cheat Igon the Terrible out. Locke comes in ready because they fought. Now they're just going to dwindle the board down. So, not in a good spot. Quixel really shuts down creature-heavy decks. Yeah, they're going to discard Slimy Jark. Fight with Groke into an elusive, and then Reap with Alaka. Okay. Well, so let's go Dis. Let's Gorm of Om that Quixel. And let's make them pay. It's not really going to do much because they're just going to kill the Ember Imp pretty easily. It's Omni. Can't sacrifice it because I haven't played 7 Sanctums, so it just camps out there. Ugh. This is turning out to be far more of a grind of a game than I had anticipated. Grubhub, send me some. I'm going to... This is going to be tricky. I'm going to go Dis. I'm going to Reap with Charette. Stealer of Souls is just going to start tearing this board apart. So I'm going to first take a Dendrix, purge it, capture 1. I'm going to play a Terror, play a Gabos Long Arms, and then Snudge is going to Reap. Balance Stealer of Souls. Stealer of Souls is going to go back out. Check at 9 of 9. Okay, they're back there in Brobnar now. No, don't fight my Snudge. That was my best guy. Okay, fine. I just gotta start making use of the Shattered Throne. Plays Lava Ball. There we go. Come out and play. Probably gonna kill my urchins. Nope. Just summon my Stealer Souls first. Let's go Sanctum. Let's just start taking apart the board as best I can here. So Sergeant Zakiel's gonna fight. Bulwark's gonna fight. Sequus is going to fight. And then Staunch Knight. Ooh, sorry. Anafiel is going to come to the left and protect Stealer Souls. Staunch Knight to the left. Inspiration on Stealer Souls. To fight Fingers. And I'm just going to get rid of the Epic. Oh, still, God, I always forget I can't get rid of it unless I've played 7. So they are going to beat me to key 1. They're at 7 of 6. I'm at 8 of 6. Check. Decisions and decisions. Orion, welcome back for your 3-month anniversary. I take it whether you're actually done working for the day or not, you're just over it now. You're just like, fuck it, I'm watching Twitch. Zap's gonna get them 3 damage. I always forget Zap. No, creatures, so they got them 6 damage. Did a lot of damage there, followed by a volcano. Blue key, best thing I can do here is shadows. So I'm gonna play an Urchin, and I'm gonna build to the right because I want to keep Staunch Knight there. Naughty and Dodger. Actually, no. Sorry. End turn, yes. Do I have anything? Oh, I called Shadows, so they stole 1, then I stole 1, so that's why the Amber didn't effectively change. Derp. Multitasking here. I'm playing a cell phone game while I'm waiting for the turn to finish. Don't hate me. Turn it looks like. Okay. I'm gonna go Sanctum. Let's play Shield of Justice and a Staunch Knight. So Sequus is going to fight there. Champion Anafiel is gonna fight there. Staunch Knight's gonna fight there. And Sergeant Zakiel's gonna fight there. Just a whole bunch of capture just by fighting and clearing the board. And I'm hoping if they don't rebuild well, I can drop this Ember Imp and protect the Ember Imp with Flame Wreathed and try and keep them off rebuilding their board. Slimy Jark and Ganger, so they're just gonna enrage there, my Urchin. Yeah, I'm gonna forge my yellow key. Let's go Dis. Let's go Ember Imp to the right with a Flame Wreathed on it and a Snudge. And see if they can do anything about that. See what you can do about that! I go Star Alliance. Well, Zap will do it. Zap will definitely get rid of it. 2, 3, 4. So I can't play any creatures. So I think my best bet's just Sanctum and Reap. Erethan. I'm going to play an Inspiration on Snudge to Reap and bounce Quixelstone to then play Commander Remiel. Put myself at checkmate 6 of 6. I mean, there's several Snudge combos I could do. I don't know which one you're referring to, One Star, but I have had less than a handful, so less than 5 games where I've been able to play Snudge, bounce my Epic Quest, play the Epic Quest. I think I archived 5 nights. That specific one, no, I've not been able to do that. I've not tried to do that one because usually when I see that, I've not had optimal lines where that would be my best turn. It would be fun to be able to do, and the deck can do it somewhat easily. But yeah, I haven't actually been able to make that one fire. I'm just going to join a random casual game. What do I want to play? What's my lowest win rate? Why not? Let's do my gigantic deck. I mean, it's a really cool combo. I have seen it, and anytime I've been able to potentially make it work, I have better play lines, or my opponent's doing something that I need. Excuse me. My opponent's doing something that I need to shut down instead of doing the rule of 6. So it's just not been in the cards. All right, I'm gonna go Dis. Oops, have fun. And just drop the Obsidian Forge first. Oh, see, now you quit playing the slots, Orion, and now you're actually spending your points to play sound effects. Let's go. That's fair. You definitely lose slots. I'm gonna go logos. Let's start with a Lethal Logica. Nice play. It's coming. Grab Ultra Gravitron. Drop a Lycobot. Drop the Gravitron. Archive top 5. Call that a good turn. You know, I normally I'm immune to people insulting my dad jokes and word puns, but from you it hurts. Well, that wasn't very nice. What did they do? Amberlution? Interesting. See? That's what happens when you... we need Kelly in here just so she can see how bad everyone else's slots luck is. He's not a mutant, so let's see. I'm gonna go Untamed. Let's go Song of the Wild. Ooh, actually, yes, let's take the archives. Song of the Wild. Vineapple Tree. Let's go Fandangle. Trimble's gonna fight there. Reap. Let's play Resurgence. Mutant, I'm going to grab, sure, Lycobot and Infernus. Will it even let me play slots? Nope, just laughs at me. It's like, you can't do anything. Okay, Untamed turn. Sure, let's raise the key cost up. Reap and Reap. Don't lock me into a house that makes me key tax you, man. Boy. Well, I think the right thing to do here is go Dis. So let's play Infernus. Opponent's deck. Let's get rid of Stirring Grave. That's got 2 pips on it. And let's get rid of... Mutation of Fury. Brings them down 3. Play my Relentless Creeper, my Dark Minion, and then let's play a Break Key because we're pretty even on pace, and I'm going to play the Obsidian Forge. I'm gonna have it nuke my Dark Minion and my Creeper. Okay. I'm gonna go Untamed. Ooh. If I go Logos, everything comes out ready, because... Or no, I don't have Fandangle out. Let's go Untamed. Drop Fandangle. Gloriana's Attendant. Let's Reclaimed by Nature. do a damage pip there. Get rid of there. Another damage pip. Let's put that there. And I don't want to actually increase the key cost on myself. And then I'll reap there. Check at 8 of 6. I almost increased the key cost on myself. Yellow key. I'm gonna go Logos actually. Let's go Doc or Bot Bookton. Lycobot. Eclectic Inquiry. Draw 1, archive top 2. And then let's go Death Quark to hit Snarette. Lummy-Loo. Repeat it. Get rid of Drekker. Get rid of Infernus. I'm going to stop there. It's not looking good. Let's go dis. Grab the creeper. Take my archives. So let's start with the bauble. Let's hit Mindfire. Got rid of the inspector, but no steal. Let's break key. Creeper. Let's go implosion to kill creeper and kill Harbinger. Let's go bonesaw. And then turnkey. Bonesaw comes in ready. And I'm gonna reap and turn. Check at 6. Can they damage their anguish is the question. Logos. Let's go QMEX first. Let's go Lethal Logica. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna go. Oh man. Actually, I have no good choices. It's a bad time to play Logos here. It's not gonna do anything in my deck. Not gonna do anything in my deck. So let's Diametric Charge 1 with Splash 2. Let's do that. Check at 8. Cinder to Reap. What are they going to kill? So their key costs push me up to 8. They do have Snarette in play. So they are in Forge territory. I have to go Untamed. Vine Apple, Rapid Evolution, and discard. And they're going to end up winning this one. Woof. The fuck are they playing? All right. I think I'm playing a 74, so in the same realm of comparative. Wait a minute. How did I win? How did I win? Oh, they killed Anguish? What? Wait a minute. Okay. So Anguish fights Qmex, which kills Anguish. Cinder destroys Shoulder Id. Okay, they might not have seen the power counters on Qmex is probably what it was. They were trying to just bump my key cost by 1 and ended up just kamikazing Anguish. That's the only reason I can think of for what they did. Let's see. I'm going to pop this screen up real quick while I pull up my DOK page to try and find another deck to play tonight for the last 1 or 2 matches for the night. Now I'm curious, what house trio should I play? I'll just pick a random deck that has a specific house trio. So name one house, and then from 3 different people, I'll use that. You're thinking what was today? Let's see, Brobnar Logos Shadows? Do I even have that? Brobnar Logos Shadows. Yeah, I've got a few of those. One of them is one of my favorite AOA decks, so we'll just go ahead and play that one. This is actually the one I was talking a little bit earlier on stream about. Okay. Cool. So I am playing casual, 73 casual. I'm not gonna say it is, but you know what? This is the huge, enormous Viking of Pike's Harbor. I've played it on stream quite a bit. This is a double TMTP. It has a data forge and actually can make the data forge fire fairly easily. Okay, we've got a Taker. Playing against Dakota. Double Mother, triple Grabber Jammer, double Zizix, triple Regrowth, Nature's Call, Key Charge. Happy fun times. So let's go with this hand. That looks great. With that list, though, I'm curious what it can score as. I'm trying to get a semblance of how these decks rate, and yeah, I was thinking this is going to be low 70s, my opponent, so right where I am. I'm going to go Brobnar. Let's go Kalok Stonefeather. Let's go Calfine, and then I'm going to play Gengar Chieftain to the left. Actually, yeah, fuck it. Left, fight with Skirmish, we're good. So ultimately, I don't have a lot of creatures, so I want to let my opponent build the board, and then I just drop Dr. Millie. Doesn't always work optimally, but let's go Brobnar. Let's do Reap, Berserker Slam on Zizix, and discard Volcano. There's the other Grabber Jammer, so I'm gonna just go Logos. Let's do Babbling Bibliophile, Dr. Millie, and a Hapsis. My hopes is that the Bibliophile will survive. Chances of that happening are very low. But it worked, so Logos, I'm gonna Reap, get a turn out of it as long as I can. Universal Recycle Bin, Millie will Reap, and then Hapsis is going to also Reap because he can't kill anything. So I'm at 6 of 8. That was a crazy turn. Are they gonna keep letting me play Logos? So I'm gonna go Logos again and just draw 2. Millie will Reap, and I'm going to fight the Snufflegator. Check at 8. So if they didn't look at my deck list, if I can abuse, the reason I'm abusing this Babbling Bibliophile versus doing anything else is because I want to see my Data Forge. So I want to draw as many cards as humanly possible while I can, because that's going to allow me to forge my Data Forge. They're giving me a pretty easy line, at least right now, to do that, because I'm drawing 2 cards a turn, 3 now that Hapsis is warded. I can just start picking off some larger creatures, so I can do some interesting stuff to get to the Data Forge. But looks like they're fighting, so they kill my Kalok Stonefeather, or sorry, Stonefather. Grabber Jammer, so they took out my Bibliophile now. So now I am going to go probably, I'm going to go Brobnar, because I want to drop this Warrior's Refrain. And then I want to drop Tremor on those right there. Almost on their whole board. Drop an Ire Staff. Calfine's going to fight there. And then I'm going to fight into Big Twig, play Shorty, and then play Gravel Guts. Check at 8. Blue key for 8. I think I'm just gonna go Shadows. That's Mug there. Let's go Breaker Hill to the left. Pestering Blow on let's just try and chip away here at the Grabber Jammer. I'm gonna steal 1 with Trust No One, and then leave that there, hoping that they go too far above 6. Ideally above 7, so I can steal optimally. In true Brian fashion, though, I'm not getting my data forge or anything, so I'm gonna go. Let's just go back to Brobnar and play another Warrior's Refrain. Narp is gonna go to the right of Hapsis because Hapsis just wants to fight anyway. Shorty. Sure, let's go ahead and actually, I'm gonna have Calfine fight there. Shorty will fight here. Gravel Guts will use the steal ability. Sure. Check at 8. Still no data forge. Yellow key. Let's go Logos. Remove the stun here. Let's have Hapsis. First, actually, I'm going to play Tau Vapors. I can't. Scrambler Storm. So I'm going to Academy Training. Put that on Narp. Have Narp Reap, draw a card. Play another Hapsis. And then can't do anything. Oh, did they play Fogify too? They did. Okay. Makes sense. on, just earn some amber, man. I just want you to go above 6. Still no Data Forge. It's the bottom 8 of my deck. Oh. Let's go Shadows. So TMTP, get them down to 6. And then a Ronnie and a Ronnie. Oh yeah, this deck has so much steel in it. They are playing as they should, but the annoying part is I still have ways to pull you out of check even if you only camp at 6. So it's the best strategy because you're giving me as little amber as possible, but it also is frustrating because I can buy myself a lot of time. Still don't have my freaking Data Forge. So they pulled a Grabber Jammer, so my key cost is going to go to 8 next turn, realistically. So I'm going to go Logos, remove the stun. Millie's going to Reap. I can't, there's really no point, nothing's elusive, so just leave it as is with that. Let's go ahead and play Cutthroat. Let's play Tau Vapors. There's my Data Forge. What do I want to archive? I think I'll archive my Trust No One. Let's play a Wormhole Tech, a Code Monkey, play to the right here. Gotta do math. I don't think I can make it. So it's 17, 16 because of the pip, 15, 14. So nope. End turn there. Cool. Yeah, even if they could get me off check here, I had a Data Forge turn, so I would have had 9 cards in hand, 8 at time of playing Data Forge. So I would have had cost 17 minus 8, so I would have had 9 amber. So I just needed to get to 9. Cool, cool. One more game. You know what? I'm gonna be adventurous. I'm gonna play a sealed game. And I'm gonna play sealed across every set except for Age of Ascension, because fuck that set. We'll see what I get. Treason. No, Treason is playing Age of Ascension only sealed. What movie is that from? Isn't it a quote where it's treason then? It's gotta be from a movie. Or a TV show. You know, you're entitled to your own opinions, Orion, and it's must feel great to always be wrong. Dude, I've watched so many movies, I can't name where all the quotes are from. I mean, in a week, not so much lately, we've been watching a decent amount of TV. But we just put something on and I'm usually painting miniatures at night, or we're just laying on the couch snacking until we pass out. I think on average we watch 2 to 3 movies a week. So I mean, in the several years we've been together, that's a lot of movies. That's a lot of movies. So I can't name quotes from all of them. No. The most memed quotes out there is, "I've got the high ground," at least from Star Wars, and "Come to the dark side. We have cookies." You know, the last part obviously added for a meme. And what's the third Star Wars one? Oh yeah, "Good. Let the hate flow through you." Those are the top 3. And see, no one wants to play sealed, so I'm just gonna abandon that. Refresh the page and just play an Archon deck. Let's just go normal casual. Actually, I'm gonna try one last competitive. And I'm gonna play my current favorite deck, Ambitious Baroness of Disrift. Yeah, our evening plans are pure torture, Mark. Yeah, my wife gets pretty exhausted through her job throughout the day, so goes to sleep much earlier than I do, but I just hang out in the living room and be productive until my brain feels like shutting off. Does no one want to play any games right now? It's only 8 o'clock on a Friday, kids. I mean, yeah, you do. About a 2 or 3 hour nap at night, and then you can't fall asleep. Alright, got a taker. Playing against I don't think I've ever played against this person before, but they're playing Mass Mutation with a Fertility Chant, Punctuated Equilibrium, and 2 EPs. So not going to be a terrible matchup, but should be interesting. I'm going to keep the hand because this is a pretty good library access start. You know what I need to do? Goober, I need to make babies a banned word in the channel, and then I have to approve all of your messages. Let's go, logos. Library access. Wild wormhole. Boom, that's fine with me. Let's play a mother. Play a Doc Bookton. Let's play an Ganymede Archivist. Let's play a mother. Oh boy. Let's play a Twin Bolt on Snarette, and sure, Toxin, why not? And call that good. Oh no, they killed everything. Savage Clash does it again. Let's go, Mars. Let's go Soft Landing for a John Smith, and then a Grabber Jammer, and a Grabber Jammer, and a Jammer Pack. Let's reap, ready, and fight. Yeah, babies are exhausting. I just deal with government employees who act like babies. Yeah, you just duct tape them to the wall and swaddle them in duct tape so they feel comforted, but they can't move. Right? That's what you do. Well, they played a decent amount of Untamed. Yeah, I think Untamed is what I need to call on this Deep Probe. So let's go Mars, Deep Probe, Untamed. Hit absolutely nothing. Okay. So that's reap, 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 ready, and reap. Key abduction. Got the key abduction to go. Play all the Mars back out and call it a good turn. It depends on the country you live in. If you want to do military school really, really early, just move to like the Republic of Congo and just let the warlords take your children. Is that too political? It might be a little too political. We'll just skirt past that comment. I'm gonna go House Dis. So let's control the weak, make them play Untamed. Gongoozle, gonna hit Groupthink Tank, discard, nice, hit an Untamed creature. I'm gonna play Succubus. And then I'm gonna play Arise to grab Logos. I'm going to discard Pit Lord. I'm gonna discard this other Arise. Yeah, or just let your kids get arrested. That's true. Just teach them the #1 key to successful life in the United States. Just remember this motto: 2 hots in a cot, and they'll be solid. Drop a big Logos turn here. Hand size of 8. Big question here. What are they holding on to? So I'm stuck in House Logos. Mind Fire, they get rid of my terror, which, whatever. Yeah, I forget the agency name, but it's not really a prison, it's not a jail, but it's used a lot for juvenile alternative sentencing. So instead of going to jail, they go to this 24-hour facility. Lots of mixed messages from kiddos that have been there that I've interacted with. Let's play Mother. Let's Reap with Doc Bookton. Nice. Let's play a Positron Bolt. And then let's play a Positron Bolt. Without divulging too much, some of the youth that I've talked to that have been to that facility really like it, but they like it because it gets them out of their terrible household environment. It's not because the system itself is great. It's honestly like their friends are there, and then they get out of a terrible home environment with terrible caretakers that don't treat them well, or just they say they don't get treated well, but most of it is because their family, quote unquote, their family is there and their friends are there. So they enjoy being there. But nothing against staff, honestly. It's more just the environment. You sound like my wife, Conker. We, actually both of us, to be honest, we can knock back a 5-pound bag of sour gummy worms in like a day to a weekend. I'm gonna go yellow key. Let's go Logos. Strange Gizmo. Drop another Mother. Bat Drone. And Reap. Draw card. Cool. Put it on the list. What is Family Feud? You can put it on the board. What do I want to hit? I feel like I really want to hit the Logos cards here. Yeah, I think I want to hit Logos. So, well, I can't do it anyway. Let's Reap. Reap, draw a card. Play Mother. Play a Wild Wormhole. And, ooh, play a Ganymede Archivist. Got the double probe, so even if I miss on the first, I can hit on the second. Or if I hit on the first, I know what's in their hand and can get rid of all the other creatures too. Double probe is fun. Well, I mean, between Conker, Goober, and myself, there's not going to be many gummy worms or gummy bears left for you to eat. It sounds like the three of us have it all covered. Yep, I wanted to be able to deep probe Logos because I just dropped all their card additions. Let's go Mars. Let's start with a EMP blast. Let's go deep probe. They just played Logos, so I want to hit Untamed. So what other creatures do they have? Bonesaw, Niffleape. I hit the Niffleape, so I need to call Dis for the Bonesaw. Then let's go John Smith and Grabberjammer. It's true, the stomachache is just an element of your thought process. It's a state of mind. If you think your stomach hurts, of course it's going to hurt. So just don't think about your stomach hurting. This is a slog fest. Both have very similar decks. Untamed. They've got Rapid Evolution and Lost in the Woods. And a Ghost Hawk, apparently. How did they get Ghost Hawk? Was it? Oh, it was in the archives. Okay. There's a Pismire, good times. Probably gonna hit my Bookton and my Grabberjammer. And they're probably gonna shuffle their Ghost Hawk, and they chose the Niffleape. Okay. Good night. Let's go Dis. Start with the Schuler. Then let's go Succubus, Gongoozle to hit Pismire. Let's go let's go Control the Weak to make them play Untamed. And I'm gonna play Pandemonium. Ooh, am I? I don't think I can get them. I need to have my mother undamaged. So I'm just going to go ahead and play my Terror. And then play Pandemonium. End turn. I think I go Mars here. Yeah, let's play Soft Landing. Let's get this Grabberjammer out. Jammer Pack on the Terror. Reap. Actually, I'm gonna fight into Fandangle, and then I'm gonna play Martian Hounds and crank that up to 12. It's just Eating a crap load of gummy bears. I don't know if that's for science. I think that's for recreation. Or intentional diabetic coma. I didn't even notice that this is a French deck. It's an 81 and I'm playing an 82, so that's why this feels so equally matched. And that will probably seal the game. My opponent pulled it off. So let's go. Man, it's been a rough day for Keyforge. I'm just gonna go Logos because there's nothing else I can do. So I'm gonna Reap, pop Pit Lord in my archives, drop a Mother, and Positron Bolt right there. Oh boy. Well, that was an embarrassing stream. Just got my ass kicked all day. I'm just going to do a quick sign off because it's 8:01. So thanks for everyone that tuned in. Tomorrow is Saturday, which means it's Champions Challenge from noon to 3 Mountain Time. Come prepared with cool ideas, fun ideas, your favorite format, your favorite deck, whatever you want to do. Challenge me and throw down the gauntlet. I will be here, like I said, noon to 3 Mountain, and I hope to see everyone there. So without further ado, this has been the Crystal Hive. When it comes to Keyforge, when in doubt, reap it out. See everyone tomorrow.